Miss Jazlyn Epps, a.k.a. Kamala Harris of the Mecca. No, I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you hanging out with us. I just have to ask a quick question, and I could be completely off base. Were you a fan of, like, High School Musical back in the day?
Oh, my gosh. I was like, yeah. Fan is kind of like an understatement. I was, like, obsessed with High School Musical.
I had a feeling. Okay, who was your favorite character?
Troy Bolton. Hands
so
down.
quick.
Oh, yeah. Zac Efron, like, if you're seeing this, hey. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, did we just stumble on a type?
No. wait. We'll get into the... No, I haven't. No.
You had started now?
No, I don't have a type. Well, I do, but it's usually not that.
All right, well, you know what? Never mind. We were trying to have some fun there, but you come off with such a High School Musical theater kid kind of vibe.
I was a theater kid.
Yeah, so I was just like, there has to be a show that just dragged you in from the start or
I
something.
had a High School Musical like birthday party.
Oh, you were that kind of fan.
I had like the High School Musical like bed set. Like it was.
Okay.
I'm from Springfield, Missouri, so you know
when you were into it,
there wasn't a lot of my shade, and everyone was into it, and I was like, we're all in this together, you know. No pun intended.
Here we go. Speaking of, hey, what's up, going? Bonjour, famille. Bump Jonas, and I'm here with
Jazlyn Epps.
Look, y'all, we're about to have a sit down at Sykes. Let's get started. So, High School Musical girl. Great. That was a great intro. That's going to be clipped so much. Here's my cliche question. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. Who is Jazlyn Epps? What do you do, and why?
Who is Jazlyn Epps? I love that question. I still feel like I'm figuring out who Jazlyn Epps is.
Okay.
I feel like every day I'm evolving into someone new. I'm constantly growing and changing as I age, as I go through things. Right now, one thing I'll say, I'm always a singer and an artist.
Okay.
And a lover. That's always me. Yeah, singer, songwriter, artist, performing artist, actress. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I like that. Why music? Why entertainment?
So we'll go back to when I was young.
Okay.
I sang in the church choir. Grew up in a Baptist church in Springfield, Missouri, like I said. And I always loved to sing. My mom, we always listen to CDs in the car. Like, I'm a big CD person.
Oh, wow.
Even still to this day. Like,
really?
I just had to get a new car, and I was so upset because it didn't have a CD
you don't have
changer.
a CD player in the car?
I lost my mind, but I had to get a new car. But anyway, so I've always listened to music, CDs, things like that. But I played basketball. That was, my big thing. Got injured, couldn't play anymore, so I just auditioned for a show when I was, 9 years old. This local theater. Just tried it, got the lead role, and I was like, I've always had a big personality. I did all the talent shows. I just always wanted to play ball. When that got taken away from me, I was like, well, maybe I can make theater. I've always had a big personality. So
theater and entertainment, this is sort of the accidental plan B?
Yeah, just definitely a plan B. Because I always just say I was going to be the first female player in the NBA. I used to watch Love and Basketball all the time. I was like, I'm Monica.
Okay. Oh, I like where this is going, man. I love this. I should have looked this up, and I apologize if this comes across offensive because, hey, you weren't prepared. But what is this show called? There's this show called Love Island.
Yes.
First of all, what the hell is that about? And don't you have a project or a song called Love Island?
So, Love Island, the song
so
that
I
I made. Yes, it is. Yes, I have a song called Love Island. Now there's the show Love Island that is just blown up. Now I started watching season 6. Season 7 just happened. Now there's a huge cult following. 6 seasons of this shit? There's 6. Well, yes, there's 6 seasons that are U.S. version.
Okay.
But then you also have, I think there's 18 or 19 maybe UK. So it started in the UK.
Okay.
Went to here. Okay. But they're not correlated, but yet they are, because Love Island, the TV show, is about people around my age that are trying to find love, and you're put in Fiji Island. You have no connection with the outside world. You have all these different challenges where you're making out and just doing nasty, inappropriate things, and you try to find your connections, and then you get kicked off. America can vote you out, and you're trying to find love, and they call it Love Island. I would like to take someone to Love Island, but I don't want to compete with nobody else. This is, for me, it's this is my treat to you. the song's basically about, catering to a man, which I feel like people don't want to do anymore. Like, I don't do it for the benefits. I do it because I want to show you how much I care. Like, I'm not reaping the benefits of that.
Interesting perspective.
Yeah.
That you have. Okay.
And that's kind of what Love Island is for me. It's like a retreat, like a getaway.
Okay.
And just to take you somewhere away from your typical reality and take you to Love Island.
Wow. Okay. So then, because for me, it was just like, I know I've heard that before, and I know that correlates to her.
Yeah.
So I was like, and I don't know anything about it. It just seems like just a new trending phenomenon
and
or whatever.
it actually has worked out for my benefit because people constantly stream Love Island. So even when I like drop tidbits and I say Love Island, people are like, oh, the show. And I'm like, no, but you might like this song. And it works for me. So I'm like, it works.
Hey, come on now.
Sprinkle
Come on
some.
now. Shit, flip that shit. All right, so I was going to ask if you were a theater kid, but I think we got that figured out.
Yeah, I got my degree in musical theater. So,
So
definitely am.
here's my question. Banking on the fact that you are a theater kid, I kind of already knew that, but you helped confirm it. Singing and acting, which you mentioned, does that equal great videos and stage performance? Like, does it mean like, can I automatically assume if someone is a theater kid that they're gonna translate into this and it be done well?
No.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is so like, for me, I love theater. I loved acting, but like it was not my passion. It did not fulfill my soul in the way that singing does. When you do theater, you're doing the same thing repetitively over and over and over again, which also means you can have 50 to 100 times do the same thing and grow on it every single time because you're repetitive. You're repetitive.
Right.
As a singer, as an artist, everything's going to change. It's going to be different every single time. So it's like, what can you do? How do you go with the flow? How do you bring something new every time and evolve? And that's why I like singing, because let's say I don't want to sing this song today, or I don't want to sing a riff a certain way. I can make that change
On the spot.
on the spot. Whereas in theater, you have to do the same thing, same way, every single time. So like you can perform great as a theater person because they're telling you exactly what to do, how to do it, where to be. When as an artist, those are your choices.
Right.
And like, how are you going to move forward? And people still have stage fright too. I can be on the stage and recite my lines, but as an artist, I'm singing my music.
Right.
So it's different. How are people going to react to me with my words, not someone else's written words?
That's a hell of a distinction you put together there. Okay. All right. Shit, I thought that was going to be a difficult question. She just did a riff right through that motherfucker. So speaking of riff, what's the most difficult genre or style for you to sing?
Ooh. It's actually, so I am not a rapper, okay? And I have tried so hard to like spit.
And you got features with rappers. So
That's
like
what I do. I'm in it. I love rapping. I love rap music. I cannot rap to save my life. Like, it just doesn't work for me. Even like the Doja Cat, she's like a rap singer. Can't do that shit either.
Really?
No, it's not natural to me.
So freestyle or free throw? Which one's happening? Which one can you?
I'll hit a free throw before I freestyle. I will hit a free throw before I freestyle. Wow. Other than that, like I love rock music. I like to sing rock. I have like a country rock type of song that's on my upcoming project. So like that's super dope. I love country. I love pop. I love R&B, but rap, like that ain't. You're going to find me having some features. They will do that for me.
Okay. All right. So if we find a hidden rap verse from you, that's a gem, and y'all better hold on to it.
I have so many songs where, like, there's a rap verse, and I cut the rap verse and, like, put vocals. Like, at least 5 songs.
No shit.
That are, like, in the stream with me rapping.
All right. So we got to do some digging for that. All right. Yeah. I call this, like, sort of like the guilty pleasure genre. What's that genre of music that you listen to that people would be like, really? Like, just kind of shocked that you tune in.
I love country music. Oh.
Yeah.
I love country
Most
music.
people hate it.
Oh, my gosh. I love it.
Do you feel ostracized in any way?
Yeah. People, when I say that, people look at me like I'm crazy. Like, I don't listen to that country bumpkin. Well, guess what? I do. I definitely do. Yeah. Even I like the new age stuff. I like the old stuff. Like, I'm all for a country. All
right. I tell the wife all the time, if you're really looking for good lyrics, you want to be a poet and be all romantic, go listen to you some country songs. You're gonna find some words. You'll find a
best songs to cry to.
So, I want to talk about your projects. So first of all, how many projects do you have out right now?
Just one. I have lots of singles, but like one full project, I just have the one. It's called Next.
Next. And that one's out now.
That's out now, yes.
And you have some projects that are coming up.
I do. Okay, this is perfect. So August 22nd, we're gonna set we're gonna set some things straight for the records. Yeah, I kind of stumbled over that. My new EP's dropping August 22nd, and it's called For the Record.
We're gonna set some things straight for the record. I like how you. Okay, so what's going on? Do you have a message, or do you have some? Is this a cathartic expression? What's going on here?
I have been through a lot of things the last 2 years, and people are constantly asking me questions. You dating this person? Did you do this person? What's going on with this? What was it like dating this person? What's your type? You know, it's okay. And so this is just me kind of finally like setting things straight, answering the questions, putting it out there, being open about my heartbreaks, the toxic things I went through, and my emotional growth.
Okay. All right, so this is a mature-ass album.
I like to think so. I feel like I'm just putting it all out there. Like, I've written every single song, but I've, like, taken the time to curate what I want to say, to answer the questions, and release the emotions that I've been feeling.
So this is almost like you went from High School Musical to Sex and the City.
I've never seen Sex and the City.
Wow, I'm a little shocked.
I've never seen
Springfield, Missouri. Okay, I'm a little shocked for that.
I've never seen Sex and the City. I knew Desperate Housewives.
All right, never mind. Then we're back in groove. We're back in groove. So when it comes to projects, and this is kind of my version of chicken and the egg, what you have experiences and scenarios that start to coalesce and come together, and you're like, okay, I need to talk about things, right? But what drives you or sparks you to, like, hey, you know what? This is a project, or I'm ready to create a project. What's the trigger to get that going?
There's so many thoughts that go in my head that it can't be put into one song. And I feel like making this project is like a full circle for me. I stopped making music for a while. I was in a super depressed state, trying to figure out what I wanted to do, who I was. Dealt with 2 really rough heartbreaks during that time as well. And so I feel like I needed to get all of that out and tell my story from my point of view, rather than letting everyone else kind of speak for me.
For the record.
For the record.
I like it. That was good. That was media training? Have you had media training?
Nah, it's just me.
Just good. Springfield, Missouri.
Hey, I used to want to be an English teacher. I used to write papers for people. So
all right, seasoned in the linguistics of things.
Salt.
So, what's the sound? What kind of sound should we expect? And how did you go about selecting the music, the soundscape for your words?
Yeah, so I would say it's not going to be your true, what you would quote unquote R&B album, right? So like Summer Walker, she's a true R&B artist. You're going to expect the same kind of chords, mellow sounds. I'm playing with the R&B style, but also curating other genres because that's what it is. I mean, music is like a big melting pot. That's why I really enjoy what Beyonce is doing right now because it all comes from Black culture at the end of the day. It's just now we have separated everything. And so for me, like I said, I have a country rock song. I have, the Doja Cat pop song. I have your typical, ballad song.
And you're still not rapping on the Doja Cat pop?
I did a little bit.
Okay.
I did a little something.
Okay.
A little bit. It's a little something.
So we got something.
We got something.
Okay.
But for me, yeah, it's gonna be R&B, but it's my version of R&B and how I express myself while also, nodding my head to the things that I listened to growing up and what I still listen to now. So contributing to that.
I like that.
Thank you.
That. Kind of a tangent, but sort of, we'll move on a little bit. The state of R&B. What is that? Well, first of all, I kind of want to break this into 2 layers.
Okay.
R&B in Kansas City.
Doesn't exist.
Okay. We'll just move on then.
It doesn't exist.
Why is that? Why do you think that is?
mean...
Because I'm sure there's some folks that would disagree.
Yes, but what is R&B first?
Okay.
How many female singers do we have in the city that are R&B? Not neo soul. That is a branch of R&B.
Okay.
But how many singers do we have that are like you got your Ashantis, you have your Leahs, you have your Keisha Coles, you have your Rihannas, right? But how many artists can you name right now in Kansas City that are making R&B music, that are writing their own music? Not doing covers, but making their own R&B music.
You got me flustered.
I can name one.
Besides yourself?
Nope.
Oh.
Just me. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm bringing R&B back to Kansas City.
That was fire.
Because there's literally no one else. Like, I've always asked people, they're like, you make R&B music? And I'm like, yeah, but how many other artists? We have all the rappers. There's so many rappers. We even have some male artists that sing. But, like, as far as female R&B singers,
It's not happening.
nope.
All right. We got you, though.
We got me.
Let's go. With that, I want to ask, why are you still in KC? And I say that tongue-in-cheekily because there's a trend amongst the city and amongst the artists and creatives of like, you're not going to make it if you stay in KC, and KC's full of lame artists. So why are you here?
I'm here, so I got this advice actually from the Royal Chief.
Okay.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to the Royal Chief.
Shout out to the Royal Chief. He's really
for
helped me a
real,
lot.
for real.
So we had a conversation a couple weeks ago, and we were just discussing, you know, I was explaining what my goals are, my path. He's a great person. He's a good person I can go to get that advice because he's been through it all. He's done all of his things. Like, he's so talented. And he made a really good point. Like, I could move to Atlanta right now if I wanted to. I could move to LA. I can move to Chicago. I can move to New York. But if you don't have support from where you're at right now, it means nothing.
Right.
You have to have support from your home base. So my goal right now is to get Kansas City on my back and support me, because if you don't have that, if your own place where you live doesn't rep you, then how is anyone else going to believe in you? So I want to make sure Kansas City believes me the way I do.
There it is. All right. Great question. Great answer. I was gonna say great question. I'm just giving myself.
Hey, it
kudos.
was a good question.
Yeah. All right. So let's play a quick game here.
Okay.
I'm gonna say artist or, and what I want you to do is come up with either an artist that you think is comparable or better.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Justin Timberlake or.
I'm a Justin Timberlake stan.
All right.
That's one of my favorite artists, actually.
We're gonna leave it there. All right. Stays right there. Chris Brown or.
There is no body.
I'll leave it there. Wow. Okay. Tyler, the Creator or.
You're just listing off all of my favorite artists. Nope.
No.
No.
All right. Okay. Billie Holiday or.
Etta James.
All right. Etta James. Not saying that she's better, just like, okay, we can compromise there. Okay. Aretha Franklin or.
Whitney Houston.
Ooh, okay. All right, she's pulling out some heavy hitters. All right. Nicki Minaj or.
Cardi B.
Did not see that one coming. All right.
Big Cardi B.
Start no internet beef, man. Y'all
I will. That's why I like Cardi too. She stands 10 toes down, and she ain't delusional about it. Sorry, Nikki.
There it is.
Don't cuss me out on Twitter next. Jesus.
Yo, she's here for it. She's here for it. All
I
right.
like smoke.
Spicy R&B over here, y'all. All right, so this actually is the section we got to do sponsored questions. We got to pay some bills, y'all. First one goes out to our number one OG sponsor, Thrax Pastry.
Woo.
Nothing for sale here, but just a suggestion, strong suggestion, where you can spend some time. Promise, you'll enjoy the journey. This question is called comfort food. Super simple.
Okay.
I have a feeling you like to eat. Something tells me you
Yes.
like to eat. You had practice, you've had a session, couple rounds of basketball or something like that, right?
Yeah,
Long
right.
day. You get home. What's that meal that once you get it in front of you, doesn't matter who's calling, who's texting, you're done. No, call me, don't bother me.
This is going to sound so crazy. I'm probably going to get judged for it. But this is like a meal I grew up with, and it was like my guilty pleasure. Weenie Beanies.
I'm weak. Okay. Let's I didn't see that coming
It's so
at all.
look, baked beans, cut you up, hot dog, sausage, whatever you want, just done for.
You know, you could spruce that up a little bit though. You could
could.
artisanal that shit.
You
right?
could.
Okay.
There's no need.
Springfield in the house. Fucking weak. All right.
I'm a weirdo.
This next one goes out to Sherry's Executive Lounge. Their cigar lounge right off of Genesee in the historic West 39th District. A great place for you to just hang out, network, and if you need to meditate with your soul, they can get you right. My question here, you may not smoke a cigar, but let's say you did. What would be, for you, what would be the appropriate time to smoke a cigar?
I actually smoked some cigars the first time this summer.
Okay.
And it was perfect after like a long day.
Okay.
Just to simmer, be cool. But I also enjoyed it in the mornings too, with like some coffee. It was a nice mixture.
Okay.
But yeah, those would be my two times.
a
Late
good
at night,
one.
kind of winding down, get a little bit of a head high.
Cigar with a nice plate of beanie weenies.
Weenie beanies.
Weenie beanies. My bad. Look, she corrected me on this shit. My bad. Get it right. All right. So this last one goes out to Bargain Hunters Paradise. First Friday weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sundays, tap in with them. They have this huge vendors market set up, right? My question for you, we have two experiences. We have the mall and we have the vendor market.
Okay.
The mall, you got the retail shops, you got the pretzels and the popcorn, the smells and the sights, right? Then you got the local vendors and you got sights and smells. Which one grabs your attention? Which one keeps you?
I would say the mall's gonna grab my attention,
Okay.
but it's the same things. People are constantly out of stuff. Like I'm waiting in line for the Antien's hot dogs. I get up there, they burnt. They ain't got any. 20-minute wait. Absolutely not. I'm good. If you can't tell, I love hot dogs. So the vendor market.
There is a theme here.
Vendor market. I will go there. I love helping like businesses, personal business, especially here in Kansas City. There's so many, especially Black-owned businesses, and I feel like they're catering to the person. There's so many different options. I try new things. I meet new people. So I'm a stay there. I might make my eyes at the mall, but I'm gonna stay at the vendor market.
I like that. Okay. All right. She goes, ooh, would you ever do like a Debbie Gibson mall tour? Like go around and sing at the mall? Okay, no, it's not.
It's not really my thing. No, like I've never been the one that's like, let me stand on the street and open up my guitar case and like sing to the people. I'm just like a real awkward person, and I feel like I just think it's like it's not.
Not for you. No, it's not a busker. Not a busker, y'all. Not gonna happen. Okay, so this is a personal question in the sense that it's like something I've always wondered.
Yeah.
Right. So when I see singers perform, they tend to close their eyes when they're really getting into it or they're hitting that note or doing something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to stage presence, a lot of times it's that connection that needs to be made, right?
Right.
Most of the time that's because you got a crowd going and you're looking someone in the eyes.
Yeah.
So how does a singer connect with the crowd when they spend a lot of time with their eyes closed?
So that's something I used to struggle with so bad. My mom was on me heavy, like, yes, you're singing, you're doing things, but like once you have your eyes closed, there is no connection. So one thing I've like forced myself to do is keep those eyes open.
Okay.
Because like if I'm singing, right, and I want people to feel me, how are they gonna feel me if I'm doing this? Because then I'm no longer connecting. I'm focusing on myself, and I don't do this art for me. I do it for others.
Okay.
My slogan that I've learned that I really want to like push out is like I'm born to make people feel something. I can't make anyone feel anything if I'm only feeling it for myself. And I think that's also what separates like a singer from like an artist and a performer. Because you can sing, but can you perform? There's a big difference.
And I mean, you can make someone feel something on the record or on the wax, but in person, it's a whole different
story. Because like you can listen to a song and be like, I relate to this, but then when you go to imagine you're seeing your favorite artist, and like their song changed your life, and then you go to see them and they are doing this the whole time.
It's done.
You're gonna be like, you're not gonna feel that connection. You're not gonna want to support because you're gonna be like, hello, like please, like that sucks.
Yeah,
it sucks.
Okay, I like that. Well, I got my question answered. That's the one that was like, how do singers do this?
Yeah, and it is hard when you feel it. Like I would close my eyes too.
So I just got a couple more questions, and I really, really appreciate your time.
Yeah, of course.
This is something I've asked people a lot over the years. What does, I want to kind of phrase it different for you, right? But because you're a singer and an actor, and because you have a lot of different, let's say, functions or arenas that you can jump into, what does success ultimately look like for you?
That's a question.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, for me, I've always said when people ask me what my goal is.
Right, okay.
My goal is to travel the world sharing my voice.
Okay.
Whatever that capacity that may be. I want people to know my voice and my face. So whether that's me doing world tours, singing my music, whether that's me on a movie screen doing things like that, because I don't really want to do theater. I don't want to do Broadway. That's not my thing.
Oh, so you're an actor.
I want to be an actor. That's what I want to do.
Okay.
I've done the live theater thing, but I want to step away from that. I would like to do TV and film in music.
Okay.
But my ultimate goal is to be successful off of my music and my voice, I guess.
Okay. Okay. Speaking of voice, one of my last questions: how do you protect your voice? Like, do you have let's say a superstitious ritual, or do you have like some clinical professional process that you've learned and picked up?
It used to be better. I used to be better at it. I mean, I I used to. It's kind of what I took away, not so
Okay.
much what I've added. So like,
Okay.
I used to smoke heavy. I don't smoke anymore.
Okay.
I used to vape. That was terrible for my voice. I stopped that. I mean, vaping. Don't put that thing down. Put it down. It tastes so good. It's fucking your lungs up and your throat. I was an avid vapor 4 years. I am in 2 years sober from it tomorrow. So went cold turkey, best decision I've ever made. I drink like throat coat tea. That helps me a lot. I drink a lot of water, but ain't nothing. I don't have like a big like I do this and
Right.
like I ain't got that.
You don't got no special routine or nothing.
Nah. Before shows, I'll be in my car making sure I remember the lyrics. That's I'm being open and honest.
So, okay. I'm sorry, I keep adding on. I
No,
just got one
no,
more.
you don't stop. I'm here.
And this is specifically for singers, right? Like, you have, when it comes to the performance aspect, right, you have the main track of lyrics and you have the backing track and stuff. And I know you guys have different approaches to how you do it, right?
Yes.
But how do you choose where you're going to hit? Because you have your main track that you got to hit the lyrics, and then there's that, you know that there's that dope riff that you want to make sure you hit
Yeah.
too, right? So how do you like, okay, I'm going to hit that one, or I'm...
So when I work with my producers and my engineers, I have the same ones I work with every time. They're the ones who make my performance tracks. What I've always done is I don't have the verses. It's me singing the verses because that's important to me. I want you to hear what I'm saying. I don't want to sing over myself. I always have my choruses just a little bit lower. So that way, typically my ad-libs, my big ones, are during the choruses. So the chorus is still there, so then I can do my big riffs, my big moments, and still be in line with the song.
And still be there and connect and be present.
Yeah, so I would say performance tracks, you can still have something there, just don't rely on it heavy. So like I said, verses are going to be open, just me, choruses, you'll hear a little bit so I can stack on top of that and do
And
my
then you
little
can hit your riffs
acrobatics.
when you need to. Okay. All right. So look, we are at the question. My question that I've asked 1,000,000 times, and I'll ask 1,000,000 more. Hopefully I'll get a chance to ask you again. Especially after a couple Grammys or some awards and shit, right?
Yeah.
So when it's all said and done, when the show is over, when they're done watching Love Island and they go and listen to Love Island, what is it you want them to walk away with as far as the experience of Jazlyn Epps?
I want them to feel heard and seen. That's really it. I want people to feel heard and seen. I feel like a lot of people are scared to say a lot of things. I personally struggle with saying a lot of things. I put it in my music. So I just want to be that open space. Some people be like, damn, she took the words right out of my mouth. Or like, ooh, when I'm feeling freaky, she knew how to say it. Like, I want to hit all the moods, the happy, the sad, the nasty, the angry,
Look at
all
you.
the things. Yeah.
All the all the things. Oh, man. Springfield in the house. No, play.
That's crazy.
For the record, this has been a hell of a conversation. Bump Jonas here with none other than
Jazlyn Epps.
Now look, as I always say, love yourself like you try to love the world. Do something to earn your place in the world this week. Just be some dope individuals. Y'all have a good one. Peace.